Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Brittany. You know who it is, baby. I'm back. I'm better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, and click the bell to be notified of every time I post. Alright, y'all, say it with me collectively. We are jumping, we are skipping, we hopping, we leaping, we doing that Dougie bow, or Dougie yow into this video. Click the link down in my description box below to become a paid member on my Patreon. I review other shows over there, and I give y'all the hot, juicy tea that we can't talk about over there. So if you want to check that out, you can. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get into the video. So in this video, y'all, we are getting into Isaiah and Billy. So as y'all know, on South Central Baddies / Girls Trip Reunion, Isaiah and Billy was getting into it. When I say into it, I mean into it. He like, you're big, you have no neck. I thought that part was kind of funny. She does have a neck, like, relax, not too much. But he like, oh, you're big. Nobody even want you here. You're boo-boo, da-da-da. Oh, we don't want you. I'm not casting you anymore. You know, he was doing the most. And, like, they spit at each other. That was nasty. She was telling him, like, he just so messy. You know, he always playing both sides. He be setting people up. So, both of them was just really getting into it, getting down in the gutter. So, shout out to Kobe and Andre, because they be going live with a lot of like the South Central Baddies Girls Trip girlies, you know, because now this TV don't be want to, for whatever reason, they don't be want to go live with them, but we want to go live with the Deja Vu cast, like baby boom and baby please, like no. So anyways, they went live with them, and as y'all know, I had got the little clips. Finally, shout out to them. I forgot y'all name, but somebody finally put the live up on YouTube, because a lot of times, for whatever reason, they don't put their lives up to like real late. Like, who cares about it once it's like 7 a week, 2 weeks old? Like, don't nobody want to watch it no more, unless you just cleaning up and you want some in the background, personally, like I do. But somebody ended up posting it, and I was like, okay, great. And they gave like detail on detail and everything, like the categories and all. They ate that up. So they ended up posting it, and one of them, it was like, Isaiah explains, you know, him and Billy's beef. So I clicked on that one. I'm like, yes, I need to know. So Andre, now, what I can say, Kobe is more so the host, but Andre be asking the questions. Andre be getting down to the get down. He began to the Tisa star. Like, he began to it, and I love that, and I appreciate that, because he really asked the questions that I would ask, or that I'm fiending to know about. So he ends up asking Isaiah, is him and Billy cool? So Isaiah ends up saying he got love for Billy. That's his baby. She is his cast member. He will always push for Billy to be on Now That's TV, even when people did not want her on there or didn't want her to stay. He pushed for her to be on the season. So he ends up getting a little deeper into like the behind the scenes of how some of his cast members be feeling, and he made her an example. So he ends up saying season 4, you know, a lot of people didn't like Billy. People just now started like Billy on season 5, which is true. Nobody really cared for her on season 4 because of, you know, her just going in that door, beating up Cash and the plant together. Like, nobody really cared for that, because we really didn't know like the behind the scenes, and you know, we didn't have the background to understand why she went in there and just was like, I gotta get her, and took Cash through there and that plan. Don't forget about the plan, because the plan had to survive that madness too. The plan ain't have no beef with Billy nor Cash, and the plan got involved. And here go Knuckles backing up, but Cash love her some Knuckles though. Oh, okay. Anyway, so he ends up saying that season 4, Billy was in her feelings. It was a lot for her mentally and emotionally, and with doing TV, it comes with a lot of like anxiety and depression, just because you're hearing so many different opinions about you. And I want to make this very clear before I move on to more of what he said. But honestly, for me personally, like when I do my reviews and I'm talking about y'all, I am never trying to hurt y'all feelings or put stress on y'all. through the world, we already have enough going on. You know, really, my platform is here for entertainment purposes, to kiki cackle. So, you know, if I'm ever going too hard, don't ever be afraid to put in the comments, hey, and I'm talking to the cast members. I ain't talking to you regulars, okay? Okay? Relax. If you a fan, I'm not talking to y'all. But I'm just saying, like, because I know a lot of y'all watch me. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all do, and I'm very appreciative, you know, for y'all view. Every view I get, I'm very appreciative of. But, you know, if I'm ever going too hard and, you know, I'm talking about y'all way too down and dirty, you know, if you don't want me talking about you, or, you know, if you text me and say, hey, Britt, you know, a little too much, I'll tone it down. You know, I'm never here to hurt anybody's feelings, or, you know, put anxiety on anybody, or, you know, have anxiety around my videos or anything. Like, truly, my videos are for kiki kaka purposes only. Like, my videos, for me, I'm not trying to hurt people's feelings and stuff like that. So, you know, if my video is too much, let me know. But two, I do want to make it clear, like, if you do something stupid, I'm going to call that out. Like, I'm not sparing you when you do something dumb, you know, because I ain't gonna lie, to an extent, a lot of times y'all do put yourselves in those situations to have people look at y'all dumb. Like, no shade. It's a lot of stuff that y'all do that is like, why would you do that? You know, when Lori jumped on Ricky, it was like, or when, not even just Ricky, but when she called out them girls that I was like, I'm going to get you, I'm going to get you, I'm going to get you. You know, we felt as the audience that was dumb because it was two girls that they was arguing with, and it's 18 of y'all on two girls' trust. They didn't need 20 when it's 18 of y'all already on them, you know? So certain things that y'all do, it don't be making sense. And we're going to clock y'all for that. And that's our job, is to clock y'all on dumb stuff y'all do, dumb decisions y'all make. And she was like, oh, I wasn't even over there. You were right there. When I pulled up the video, you were right there, babes, taking off your earrings and stuff. So, yeah, you were right there. No, y'all seen them get into it. Starlet was doing the most. Starlet jumped into something that had nothing to do with her. And it's two girl versus 1,001 of y'all. Like, no, nobody's going to support that. And, you know, right is right, wrong is wrong. And I would say this, too, you know, for us to help support y'all, I do believe a lot of times when it comes to production and editing, y'all need to put screenshots of them group chats, because y'all let them get into the group chat, they come in the house and they get to fighting, and we like, well, why y'all fighting? Because we don't have no context of why y'all fighting or what happened. Like, Cash was talking about Billy's daughter, Billy was talking about Cash's daughter, you know. So with them getting in the house and Billy was up on her like that season 4, you know, you just thinking, oh, she just running in. Like, why she want Cash so bad? She just running in on her so bad for no reason. But it's truly behind, like, you was talking about her daughter. You was, you know, saying rude stuff about a child. Like, any mama gonna protect her child and get on there about her child. So, you know, now that we know everything, but this is them having to go live. This is us having to report the lives and stuff like that. And I say this too, a lot of times when y'all not as big on Now That's TV, when y'all go live, it's somewhat harder because everybody don't pick up when y'all are smaller. Like, okay, Billy now, you know, they picking up her lives now. But at one point in time, but before Billy was this big star that she is now, they was not picking up Billy lives. Billy lives was nowhere to be found. Like, for real. It might be one or two T pages that pick it up, and it do be like that because, you know, they have, you know, Zeus T pages. Now there's T pages. They might, you know, just have a certain amount of T pages where they want to, you know, pick up certain stuff, and that's their prerogative, you know. But I would say that, you know, when y'all come on here, make it clear on why y'all got into it. Y'all can say that in y'all confessional. Why? Give us a little bit of background story before y'all get defined, or, you know, after y'all get defined, y'all give us background story so we can say, oh, okay, that's justified on why you did this, why you did that. Isaiah continues on, and he said that he kept putting Billy on shows. He, you know, gives her words of encouragement and just tells her, like, hey, you know, it'd be like that. Just give it time. But he always wanted to bring Billy back on because he said even though she is big, she is very pretty. She knows how to dress and everything, which is true. Like, Billy, I feel as though she don't let her weight define her. Even that girl who was on Making the Cast auditions, I love when people do not allow their weight to define them, because living in America, baby, a lot of women are insecure about their bodies, and even men, like, you know, just because it's supposed to be this standard of how people look. So when you can't show up in that way, it is hurtful to the brain, and you will start doing stuff to try to get to that point. But yes, I think that she's very pretty. She knows how to dress, and she absolutely, like he said, knows how to fight. So he said that he was always pushing for Billy to get on shows. And he was like, let's be honest, Now That's TV did not want to bring Billy back. And I thought that was crazy because Billy was on Greek Life, and mind you, I don't think it's, no. Anyway, so he said that Now That's TV did not want to bring her back. I thought that was crazy because Now That's TV brought her on Greek Life. Mind you, they let her fight just a little on Greek Life, but let her do her thing when it came to South Central Baddies. So their argument was nobody's going to want to fight her, which is true. Which is true. I'm going to get him that. Nobody wanted to fight her because even Shaba was run away, love, 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 run away, love. Like, she was gone. But I will say this, though. I liked how Isaiah set it up for her to be the star of season 5, because he made a storyline to where it made sense for Billy to go out there, rock out, and not spare these girls just because they quote unquote smaller than her or whatever. But I'm gonna also say this too: Kayla and Money, that's all I'm gonna say. Kayla and Money did their thing too to show like big, small, tall will whoop them all. They didn't whoop Billy. I'm just, calm down, just wordplay. But I will say that, I respect them for getting in the field with Billy. And the thing was, they did allow Billy to show her talents, because truly Billy was coming from the shoulders. She wasn't using her weight. She wasn't just trying to throw them down. And Billy wanted to fight way more than Wes. But I will say this too, and I'm going to clock it. Billy used Wes. Just like Isaiah made the storyline to where it was like, oh no, she got to come for her cousin Wes. She got to get out there for her cousin, and show them that big cousin here. Yes. But I think just like he knew it was going to put Billy in a situation and highlight her skills, Billy knew that it was a situation that she was put in to highlight her skills. And Billy took advantage of that, and it was more so about Billy than Wes. And I stand on that, because the way Billy wanted to fight, she was trying to fight just to show her skills, in my opinion. I don't think it truly ever was about Wes. It might have, started with, oh, you hit my cousin, like, we got to fight. But Billy, in my opinion, just wanted to fight because they didn't let her fight on the other 2 shows that she was on. I don't know nothing about the Olympics, but I'm talking about the Greek Life and South Central Betty season 4. They didn't let her fight on there like she wanted to and, show her skills. And, this was like her redemption season. And with her redeeming herself, she ate them up. And that's what we love Isaiah shows for, because they fight. That's like I said, love his shows for. That's the foundation of his shows. So the fact that they allowed her to go on fight, and he was fighting for her to get on the show, and made this story to, work in her favor where she could show her skills, was definitely brilliant. And, I will get into Isaiah. Like he said, he makes stars. And I absolutely believe that. I really do. They continued on, and they end up asking him how did he feel about certain people not coming to the reunion. So he ended up saying that his feelings was hurt. It's not like it's not like they wasn't getting paid, and he just feels as though they punks because they didn't show up. He said, but he makes stars. He makes multiple stars. Mean Girls is coming out in 2025, and season 5 and 6. He's not dependent on certain people to come back. Now, I'm going to give it to Isaiah. Thank you. Because this is my thing right here. I think certain cast members are too comfortable, a.k.a. Knuckles and Cash. I'm going to just put it on the line. Like, when it comes to Knuckles and Cash, they're way too comfortable with coming and going as they please. 1 minute they gonna show up, next minute they not. Oh, she said she was coming, but I don't think I'm coming no more because she ain't coming. Like, to an extent, don't get me wrong. Like, you definitely have to stay on your P's and Q's when you when you're on an Isaiah show, you definitely have to stay on your P's and Q's, because you never know what him and Nttv have up their sleeve when it comes to y'all. I will say that. But I do think that Cash has gotten way too comfortable with coming and going as she please when it comes to her position with Nttv. And with Knuckles, I mean, Knuckles is just there for me. You know, I could have her or I can't, and I'll be okay with that. But I will say that, you know, she moves how Cash moves. And when they called Knuckle a follower, I think Fly9 called her a follower. I agree. Knuckles just be there. Like, a lot of times, even with season 4, she was just there. And I think Knuckles is a really pretty girl. I just don't think Knuckles cares to be on TV. And you can tell she really don't care to be on TV, you know? And if I'm just keeping it a bean, as the girls would say, Fly9 too. I know y'all been seeing her the whole time in the picture, but I'm going to add her in here too. Because Fly9, how you going to say, oh, I deserve to be the host of Mean Girls? I was all through that. That was my show. Then don't show up to the reunion and run your ones. Like, Fly9 is very much good TV. Cash is very much good TV. But I think when it comes to Isaiah, a lot of them have their ego with Isaiah, and they feel as though, you know, they come and go as they please. They run the show more so than him, but he's the one who allows these people to get that comfortable when it comes to his stuff. Like, you shouldn't let people get that comfortable when it comes to your stuff. And it should be something in the contract to say, no, you have to come to the reunion, you know. And from what Billy said, you get paid more coming to the reunion, so it's obviously not the money for them. In my opinion, I think it's more so the ego of like, oh, it's gonna be boring without me. You need me, beg me. I think it's more so the ego than the money when it comes to them. Now this was something else. So Andre ends up asking Isaiah, how does he feel about the narrative that people run with about like how he set people up? So Isaiah ends up saying, you know, people always say that. He kind of used to it at this point, but he's not setting nobody up. People started painting that picture when stuff don't go their way. And Andre then ends up saying, oh, you just story producing, brother. You just story producing. Now, let's be real, okay? Let's go outside and touch some grass and understand who we talking to here. When it comes to Isaiah do be setting people up. Like, I get it, you know, you don't want to make it seem like you're that type of person. You don't be doing stuff like that. But from a year ago today, when I started doing videos, Isaiah was setting people up, and he was saying, you know, if you don't come or you don't fight, you scary. Like, he's very manipulative when he wants something to go his way. And I've always said before, you know, these people are puppets on the screen to Isaiah. Isaiah could care less. Like, this little group that he got going on right now, like Kayla, Money, all them, he might really, you know, care for them. He might really not do them dirty. But then too, we've seen, you know, him get into it with Cash. We've seen him get into it with Billy. Like, when Isaiah get irritated, or you, or even Knuckles, even Naj, like, if you don't do something that he wants you to do, and he feel as though you need to do it because he said do it, and he's the CEO, and this is his show, and this is all about him, please be so for real. And even with that, let's clock it. He was trying to get Blasian up there. And this what I'm thinking, not what I know. He was trying to get Blasian up to Mean Girls. I'm sure he was getting her up there to fight Fly9. Because Fly9 had wanted that. And Blasian didn't make the season. That, even when it came to Ivory coming to Girls Trip, I don't think he told them girls that Ivory was coming. I think she was a surprise. Like, be for real. Please. Like, Isaiah definitely put stuff in the works for you to not know what's going on, or for you to feel as though you gotta get out there and run your tens. Even if you're not necessarily in the right headspace or you don't want to, he's gonna put something together to where he bring somebody that he know don't care for you. You know, he does stuff like that all the time. I think even on Mean Girls, like even with Cash and Naj, she was trying to set some up with them. Like, that's all alleged. Everything, all the examples I made is all alleged. But I just want to be clear. No, Isaiah, if y'all gonna call it story producing, cool. But yeah, Isaiah definitely be putting stuff and putting people in situations where they have to run that fade, when even if they don't want to or if they didn't know about it. It's been plenty of people that said, even when it was going their way, that, oh my God, Isaiah set me up. You know, like, we've seen example after example time and time again. Especially, like, if they say, oh, I'm not coming because, you know, I don't want to get into it with this. Oh, you're a loser. You're scary. You're weak. You know, he quick to jump off the porch with it. So, no, I'm not hearing that. But that's all I got for y'all in this one. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below. I'm going to see y'all in the next one, babes. Bye.